it is day 10 of my 30-day smoothie diet. And not only is my hair wild and crazy because of the humidity, but so much has been going on. I'm back home. I'm here in my office. I gotta show you with you my weigh-in. I gotta talk to you about how I ate food. Hold on. I'll get into it. I gotta talk to you about how I'm feeling and the whole shebang. Okay, so as you all know, in the last update that I did, which was day 6, that was on Friday. I had just arrived at my mother's house in Rhode Island. I've been keeping a log of everything so that I could give accurate accounts and details and, talk with you all about it in general. So you saw my weigh-ins from day 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you remember day 6, I was at my mom's, so I couldn't weigh in. I couldn't weigh in day 7, day 8, day 9, and today is day 10, and I did weigh in. So here is my day 10 weigh-in. I came incredibly close to my desired goal of being in the 179s. I mean, I'm damn near there. Let's just say I'm gonna be there, tomorrow. I would say I'm 180.1. I'm literally just fractions of anything there. And today I did not have a bowel movement. So I will talk about the bowel movements very quickly because someone did ask me a question and I don't find it to be disgusting at all. So for me, I am actually the type of person who has a bowel movement every single morning, like clockwork. I get up, I sit in the toilet, and I just have a bowel movement. It's just how it is. There are some days with my normal vegan diet where I do end up having another bowel movement throughout the day, but for the most part, I'm guaranteed that one in the morning, and I may have a second one later on in the day. As far as with this particular smoothie diet, I had many bowel movements in the first and second day. So I exceeded my 1 a day, sometimes 2 a day, and I was having about 3 or 4. So I was kind of like doubling my maximum per day as far as bowel movements. And in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th days, and so on, I've had 1 bowel movement a day. There has been 1 day so far where I did not have a bowel movement that day, and I did not feel like I was gassy or bloated or anything. I just didn't have a bowel movement. But the very next day, I believe it was day 7, I didn't have a bowel movement, but then on day 8, I did have one. And then today, I've not had a bowel movement yet, so I may have one tonight, or maybe it will be tomorrow, but I am consuming some foods. So usually I would hope that I would probably have a bowel movement. So if you're wondering about that, there's your answer. As far as going to the restroom, I'm an avid water drinker. I take a water bottle with me wherever I go. I believe this is 24 ounces. When I'm home, I drink from my mason jar. It's 32 ounces and I have about 3 of those a day. So frequent trips to the bathroom to go urinate is very common for me, and it has increased. Yes, it's increased. When all you're drinking is liquids and you're also consuming water, then of course you're going to be going to the bathroom very often. So yes, me and the bathroom have a very special relationship. We're besties, and I'm very happy that I have 2 bathrooms in my house. So if one of the kids happen to be in there or the hubby, I can just run into the other one. Okay, so moving on. Your girl had some food. Yes, I did. And I'm not guilty of it. Let's talk about the best food decision that I could possibly make to celebrate my anniversary. So my husband and I, we celebrate our dating anniversary, and we also celebrate our wedding anniversary. And on June 5th, I celebrated, where are we going? And on June 5th, I celebrated my 11 years dating my husband. And that was day 7. That was day 7, and I was in Rhode Island. On day 7, before I actually consumed food, I had a smoothie at 10 a.m., 16 ounces. I then had a banana and an apple at 1 p.m. Wasn't really hungry at noon. And at 1 p.m., I just wanted fruit. I just wanted to chew something. And that happens a lot when you're drinking smoothies. It's not that you're hungry per se. You just want to chew some food. So when that happens, I just skip my smoothie and I have some fruit. So I had the banana and the apple. Then at 3 p.m., I had a Kind bar. We ended up going out to an early dinner because we wanted to go to the movie theaters to celebrate as well. So I ended up having a small piece of roasted cauliflower. And you can see in the picture here, this is the whole serving of the cauliflower, but this is what I took to eat. So I just had one cauliflower, and that was it. And then I decided to have a salad, and it was a quinoa salad. And as you can see here, it is all raw. I think this, except for the sweet potato is cooked, and I think the beans were steamed. They weren't warm though, but they were not like hard. So the beets and the sweet potatoes in this quinoa salad were cooked, but it was a quinoa salad. It had greens, quinoa, sunflower seeds, beets, sweet potato, avocado, and oil. And as you can see in this photo, I only could consume half of it. I was so full, and I intentionally did not have a lot of water during this meal because I knew we were going to the movie theaters, and what's more annoying than watching a movie and having to get up several times to go to the bathroom? So I would say, tell me what you guys think. Considering that I had to celebrate, I did a great job with what I chose. I wanted to choose something that was healthy and was sort of kind of on plan. Because if you remember, I said I am eating fruits, veggies, and nuts. That is the truth. And I know technically the sweet potato and the beets were cooked, but I didn't eat much of it. And they were like little tiny chunks. It wasn't like sweet potato, like mashed sweet potato. It was just little tiny chunks. So if you are following the 30-day diet and you're kind of just doing your own thing like me, like this is not a plan. This is not someone's diet that's in a book or an ebook or something like that. This is just Jenell wants to do a 30-day diet to lose 20 pounds, to get snatched. So I ended up I was in a situation where food needed to be eaten, and I wanted to celebrate with my husband, and I wanted to make the best food choice possible. So that's what I had. So yeah, let me know what you think about my food choice. So I want to go into day 8 because, while I was in Rhode Island, I actually had the opportunity to get in some exercise. And one day we went with the kids and they did a bike ride. The kids were bike riding and hubby and I were walking with them, and got to kind of push a little bit because they kept getting stuck on the trail. It's kind of like a dirt trail. So the kids' bicycle, my son's bicycle and my daughter's tricycle kept getting stuck. So we would have to like get down and push them. So that was a little bit more exertion than normal, but we ended up doing about 2 miles worth of walking. So I ended up getting some exercise on that day. And then on day 8, I woke up feeling like I want to go work out. I don't know if it was because I had that salad the night before, but I definitely felt like I wanted to go work out. Like I felt like I needed to run, which is my preferred exercise of choice. Most of people have mentioned in the comments, as long as you consume a certain amount of calories, Jenell, you should be good to exercise. And I've shared with you my calories in the smoothies. As long as I have at least 4 smoothies plus some fruits, I am consuming about 1,500 calories. And when I have more than 4 smoothies, which hasn't really happened because I've not needed it, my calorie count is up to about 1,800. So I wanted to run. Hubby and I went on the trail and we ran/walked 3 miles. So that was like a nice workout. I was so energized. I felt amazing. And I was good. When I got finished with the run, I was fine. When I got home after I took a shower and kind of sat down, I did feel like, whoa. I felt like I had done more than I really did. So I definitely would suggest, if you are going to do the 30-day diet, like I said, if you're doing your own thing, you're not really following anyone's rules, make sure that you evaluate how you feel. My desire to work out has not been high until that day. And I don't know if it was because I consumed a little bit more extra calories the day before. I don't know. I don't know if I consumed any more calories by having that half a salad, honestly, because I feel like when you drink the smoothie, you're consuming way more than you're actually eating. But go by how you feel. If you don't feel like you can do your normal workout, don't. I've been losing weight up until this point without having done that workout, and I've been fine. I've been doing my yoga. That's another thing. I've been doing my yoga. We took the kids to the museum, and we walked around for about 2 hours through the museum. I am a very active parent, so I was getting low and high with the kids, so that was another workout. There was also a day while in Rhode Island that we went to a barbecue. We went to a cookout. It was more of a cookout with food, and we were outdoors. So that was another strength test of willpower, because I brought my smoothie with me. Yes, I did. I brought my Kind bar, I brought my banana, and I made sure that when I felt hungry, even though the smell of the food was all in my nostrils, I made sure to sip on my smoothie. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So I had exerted great willpower. I've exerted great strength. I've exerted great determination, and I'm focused. Today is day 10. And today was another day where I ended up eating. So today I was invited to the Wendy show. If you guys know Wendy Williams, Wendy. I was invited to the Wendy show. I was not a guest on the show, but the beauty brand Dark and Lovely, they invited me to be a VIP guest, which was very awesome because I got an opportunity to meet Wendy, take pictures with Wendy, and it was fun. Here's a picture that I took with Wendy, and no, Wendy is not shorter than me, and I'm not taller than her. I am on the platform where the seats are, and she's down on the main floor, so I'm kind of crouching over to take a selfie or picture with her. But after that, we went to lunch at a restaurant, and it was the whole entire Dark and Lovely team along with the models that they had there and a couple other influencers. So once again, I was put in a situation. This is a business relationship that I'm building, and I had to eat. So this is what I selected as my appetizer. You can see here, this is a green salad, or they called it red salad, and it has some radishes and it has a lemon dressing on it. It was very delicious, but it was salty as hell. It was probably salty as hell because I haven't had any seasonings and foods and all that. So if you're also looking to, I suppose, desensitize your palate, if you're one of those who craves saltiness and you need a lot of salt on your food, maybe this will help you. As many of you know from a video a long time ago, my husband and I went salt-free all of 2015. We're no longer salt-free. We do salt again. But we did go salt-free because my husband had a little scare with blood pressure. And so we went salt-free for all of 2015. It was very challenging, but we saw great benefits. And now we've reintroduced salt, but very mildly. However, when I go out to eat places, I do notice that they do salt their food. But this was a salad, for goodness sake. And it was salty. Anyway, so I had the salad. I think that was a great choice. It's still raw food. And then I chose a veggie sandwich. This sandwich originally came with cheese, but as you guys know, I'm vegan. So I asked them to take I think it was feta or ricotta. I forget which cheese it was. I said, please take the cheese off the sandwich. And what you see in this picture is grilled zucchini, grilled onions, I believe spinach, sunflower seeds, and it's on a French baguette. No, not a French baguette. On white bread. It's on a slice of white bread, and it has a salad on the side. So I asked them to give it to me with hummus, and I did eat the bread and the veggies with a little bit of hummus. I didn't eat the little salad there because I had salad already and my stomach was full. So, I mean, it is clear that my stomach has shrunk. I can hardly eat any solid food at all. I mean, even these smoothies, I can't drink these smoothies down like I could on the first day. The first day, your girl was like, I was drinking these things down. And I was like literally waiting until I was like counting the minutes till the next 2 hours so that I could drink the next smoothie, because I informed you all that I drink smoothies every 2 hours. That was my plan. My strategy was have one every 2 hours from 8 to 6 p.m. so that way you beat off starvation. You don't have to deal with it. Have fruits and vegetables in between, and also nuts. And I've not needed to do that since day 3. I really have not. I literally can have a smoothie at 8 a.m. and not need one again until almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then sometimes I may have a banana, and that keeps me satisfied for so long. So what I'm hoping is that, I'm on day 10 and I've already lost over 12 pounds. My goal was to get back down to my goal, which my goal is to get back down. My goal is to lose 20 pounds, which would put me at 172. I was 192 when I started. And a lot of people have commented saying, hey, Jenell, you probably will get down to your goal of 172 or losing 20 pounds before the 30 days. But if you saw my last video, I did like an estimation of weight loss, gradual weight loss, because now that the water weight has come off, it's very unlikely that I'm going to have a day where I'm losing 3 pounds overnight again. Like, that's not going to happen. The first day I lost 4.5, then 3.5, then it was 1, then it was like point, it's been like point. And because I couldn't weigh myself every day while I was in Rhode Island, I averaged out what my weight loss was, being that on, Friday before I left, I was 183.1. And then when I got back, I'm 180.1. I lost only 3 pounds over a 5-day period. So that's about a half pound every day. And if you are not following all the vlogs, and some of the things that I'm saying, they don't make sense. So try to watch them all in order, especially like if this is the first one you've seen, go back and watch the first few so that it makes sense, because I'm referencing things that happened in the past. A lot of people commented on liking to see me make the smoothies, so trust and believe. I'll be making the smoothies when I have more at-home days. Today was not an at-home day, so I am drinking naked. When I was in Rhode Island, once again, I was also drinking naked. I've been having Green Machine, Mango Madness, and Berry Blast. I understand that naked is not the best smoothie. I understand that they have higher sugar. I understand that they're not as healthy as making your own, but this is my option when I'm on the road and I have a busy day such as today. So yeah, I wanted to tell you guys about how I'm feeling. So I feel great. I've been doing the yoga and I had that workout day, and I've been thinking about working out some more because I kind of want to get back in the workout feel. But I do have, kind of sort of want to stop. I don't want to stop because I committed to it and I want to see myself achieve my goals, but I do sort of kind of want to stop because I just want to kind of like eat regular food. And I guess now that I've been not eating food for 10 days, I think about all the healthy foods I can eat that would still help me achieve my health goals and weight loss goals. So it's like your mind plays tricks on you. As soon as you tell yourself all the things you can't eat, you start thinking of those things. And because I tend to eat very healthy, I'm thinking of like, I could just have a sweet potato. Whereas when I was like binging on Oreos at night, and popcorn, I wasn't saying I could have a sweet potato. So I feel like my mind is getting to that place where I'm consciously thinking about the healthier food options that I could be eating. And because of that, I'm like, I've lost 12 pounds. This is actually really good. I think I could take it from here. But I legit want to keep going because it's been so easy. And I do know that after I lose the weight, I do know that once I stop the smoothies and I start eating food again, that there will definitely be some weight gain back. I don't anticipate going from losing 20 pounds if I reach that goal to gaining those 20 pounds back. No. Not after I've done all this, and not with the skills that I have. I have a very good foundation as it relates to weight loss. I'm currently vegan. I am motivated again to work out, which for those of you who are familiar with me, you know that I love to run. I run 3 miles, sometimes 2.5 to 3.5 miles, 5 days a week. My family and I eat relatively healthy. I love fruits and vegetables. And now that the summer is pretty much here, a lot more fruits are in abundance and they're not as expensive as they used to be. So, and my mind and my spirit are in a much better place. I am no longer feeling depressed over the loss of my dad, and I have embraced my situation. I've awakened my excitement for life again. I've awakened my spirit for being healthy. I've awakened my spirit for wanting to achieve my goals, because remember, everybody, I did lose 100 pounds, but that wasn't my goal. My goal wasn't, I want to lose 100 pounds. I want to be 169 or whatever. My goal was, I want to be a size 6. Like, that is my goal. And I'm a size 10. Oh, and I fit into all my clothes again, y'all. I put on some pants the other day and they fit real good. They fit real good. So I'm like definitely back down to a comfortable place, and I want to continue achieving my goals. And I know that this 30-day smoothie diet is definitely drastic, but because my weight gain was pretty much overnight, like it didn't take me a year to put on the weight, it was a month, 2 months. I want to get it off and get back to my normal game plan. Especially with summer being right around the corner. I ended up putting on a bathing suit yesterday because the kids and I were going to go with the hubby to the pool. We didn't end up going, but I put on the bathing suit, and this is a bathing suit that I bought last summer when I was maybe in the 180s, maybe around like where I am now. But when I put it on, it was nice and loose. So yes. All right. Now I'm just rambling about things, and I didn't want this video to be too long, but I just had to give you an update, a 5 days worth of updates, because it's been, or 4 days worth of updates, because I haven't seen you all in a while, and let you know what's going on. So definitely leave comments. All the comments that you guys have been leaving, I've been doing my best to comment on them. If you have not been sharing my videos, please do share them. I want other people who may be considering this as an option to see what I'm doing and to experience what I'm feeling, because it's not 100% a detox. It's not a detox cleanse. It's not that. It's just someone who's deciding to eat, liquid meals, drink smoothies for 30 days, and sharing her experiences. So please do leave comments below, share this video, like this video, and as always, I love you for watching. Bye.